Dear viewers, is it actually possible to facilitate excellence? A lot of students want to get ranks like first or to be on the top line. But to be able to achieve that, you need to have the right mentors, teachers, and tutors. There is a particular institution that has been excelling in showing excellence in students, particularly in ensuring that most of its students get first rank in also exams like the CET. That itself is reason for me to speak to the head of expert coaching classes. Warm welcome to the show, Mr. Narendra Nayak.
Thank you.
You have consecutively been able to get first rank in CET for your students for the past 8 years. That's not a small achievement. Is it by design? I'm certainly sure that it's not fluke at all, but you have a plan for it. You had envisaged the whole program that way. But how is it possible for you to be so correct in getting the desired results?
Yeah, it's basically a design, you can call.
Okay.
It's not a basically design for first rank.
Okay.
It's a design for excellence.
Okay, you say out of the first 50 ranks in CET, 50% of it goes to your students.
Yes, every year. Since last 8-9 years, it has been happening.
Okay, so if anybody wants to do well in CET, they need to come to you.
Now, if they come, their results will be more certain and better.
What happens to the other students who don't, figure themselves in the first 50?
No problem. See, it's a relative merit and everybody wants to excel at their level.
Okay.
So, the very intention of coaching is to do level best.
Okay.
At their level best.
Okay.
So definitely a student who has got 88% in SSLC,
okay,
and if he gets 82nd rank in CET,
okay,
he will be the happiest person.
Okay.
He should not be greedy to get first rank.
Okay.
But 82nd rank is something great for a student who has got 88% in 10th standard. Yeah, 10th standard.
Okay.
I'm talking about a student who has got 98% in 10th standard and getting first rank.
Okay.
That one category.
Okay.
Another category, a student who has got 88% in 10th standard getting 82nd rank in CET,
okay,
is better than the first category.
Okay, but do you only take excellent students to get this kind of excellent results?
No, not exactly. See, we take the students of normally students having above 70%.
Okay, 70 itself.
70%
okay, okay,
in 10th standard.
Okay.
It makes more sense that they have to take up science.
Okay, you don't wait for the PU marks at all.
Yeah, we take up, once we take up the CET coaching, there are two types of coaching. One is first year, from first year, another is starting from second year.
Okay.
If those who are coming from second year, we take the reference of 10th standard as well as first PU.
Okay, okay. But do you also train them for PUC too?
Yeah, we prepare them for the board exams too, because that forms a strong foundation to write the CET.
Okay, but how important is it for you to ensure that the students, all the students that you train, to get good marks in PUC too? Because of course the marks of PUC as well as the CET is taken into consideration before somebody gets into a very good college. So do you also parallelly train the student for the board exam?
Yeah, it is basically the training for the board exams, which makes the syllabus very clear, concepts very clear.
Okay.
Then it is a training for skills to excel in the competitive exam like CET.
Okay, but do you think that it's only important that if you train somebody for CET, that the student can also do well in PU without getting any special care or attention?
Yeah, writing board exam is one part and writing CET is other part. But normally those who do well in CET, normally they would have scored very good marks in PU board also.
Okay. Has there ever been an instance where somebody who has scored extremely well in CET or has got a first rank in CET may not have done so well in PU?
No, normally no. Say, if I say a student who has got first rank in CET, he might not have scored 100 in all the three subjects generally, but he might have scored 98, 99, 97, like that.
Okay, but how do you actually do this? In the sense, you know, over the years you have developed this technique of ensuring these kind of excellent skills in your students to write these competitive exams and score such marks which get them the ranks, or that, you know, I mean, from the beginning itself you knew that, you know, this is the way you need to train a student to be able to get these kind of results?
Yeah, one thing is, the other time you asked one question that whether you take the students who have got above 90 or you take the students who have got those who have got 70% also.
Okay.
So we take the students 70% and above, and we categorize the students 95 plus one batch, 90 plus another batch.
Okay.
So that is basically, that will make a lot of difference.
Okay.
Because coaching must be, the meaning of coaching is they must be trained properly and they have to do well within the stipulated time. And if I mix up the students, those who have got 95 plus and 70, then it will be a slower version for the 95 plus student and faster version for the 70 plus
But
student.
there have been instances where students who have scored just 70% in SSLC may have actually done extremely well by the time they reach second PU. Also, it is a general rule that if you scored about 70% in 10th standard, you may end up with 65% or maximum about 75%. But what do you do with students who really have the potential to excel, to even reach about 98%, after having scored just about 70% in 10th?
Yeah, it depends. 70% how we have scored in 10th standard. That student might have been very good, but during exam time something might have happened and he could not score more than 90 plus. But in that category he can definitely excel in PU if he studies very well. But if he has really got 70% with lot of hard work, the meaning is that particular student may not have a very strong foundation of science. I'm talking about science studies only. I'm not talking about commerce, arts, other fields. I'm speaking about science field, those who are taking up science in the PU level.
But is it important for a student from a very young age to have an aptitude to learn and understand science than to just go through the rigmarole of the process of education?
Yeah. See, it's very important, especially in the high school level education and elementary level education, it makes a lot of difference. A student, very good in mathematics, can create wonders in any field, according to me. So basically, one student must be very good in mathematics.
But if you're good in mathematics, they say that even in life you could be quite analytical, quite logical, and it could help you quite well in business or even in management and so many things. But it's not just sufficient that you have mathematics, but you should also have some human skills.
Yeah, that is required, very much
Some
required.
of the cases you have students who are extremely good in mathematics but who lack human skills to such an extent they need to be even told as to, you know, how to behave with people also.
That is there, that is there. But that depends upon, again, the culture and their atmosphere.
So do you also take care of those needs of a student?
Yeah, definitely. It's.
I'm sure you don't have the time for it because, you know, it's such a rigorous process.
No. Teaching is coaching is an exclusive process because in coaching we interact with the students. We are very jovial at times and we go ahead with the subjects. We interact with the students and students make humor of us and we make humor of students. We interact so many times inside the class, outside the class.
It's actually a relationship that you build.
Definitely.
But you may not have that kind of resources to be able to spend this kind of time with students. I also know now that, you know, you're quite interested in music. I'm sure that you will never get time for anything else if you're doing this kind of thing with so many students who aspire to do well. So what is the number of students that you take in a class?
Number of students, 60.
Okay, but 60 and you're talking about this kind of intimate coaching, which becomes extremely difficult.
No. You have to ask the students who have attended our institution. And the classrooms are designed in such a way that it is very, very comfortable for the students. It is, if you see the classrooms what we have, you don't get it to see somewhere else. So it is not designed by somebody who is not teaching. It is designed by myself and my wife. She is also very good in that. And we have made it in such a way that the students let him be seated, him or her, be seated in any corner of the class. They can be very comfortable in seeing the board, seeing the teacher,
and hearing.
Hearing, very important.
Okay. So what you're trying to say is that it's more of engagement than coaching.
Yeah.
This is some kind of bond that you want to build where the student feels that he can actually learn something from you. And it's more of a process than just a tutorial.
See, I'll tell you that there are two types of students. The students who are really interested and they want to excel. And we have got that type of atmosphere.
Okay.
Because they can really enjoy studying science.
Okay.
The other category is the students who are capable but not very much interested.
Okay.
Our role starts with to make them to be interested.
Okay.
And then get focused.
You were a teacher in an engineering college with your engineering background. But why did you actually think of these coaching classes about 22 years ago?
Yeah, that actually it happened by chance. But whatever it is, if somebody pushes you into water, or by chance you got dropped into water.
Okay, you learn to swim.
Yeah, we have got to. Once you know that you have got to swim, let us excel in swimming.
So somebody pushed you into water?
No, not somebody pushed me into water.
You pushed yourself?
Yeah, by chance I came to I got dropped into water.
Okay.
Not somebody pushed into my into water.
But that must have been a very risky thing to do during those days, because I'm sure there were a lot of other coaching classes too, and yours could have been just like any other tuition. But to be able to make it into an institution, now you also have a college.
Yeah.
And you're planning a residential college also.
Yeah.
To be able to do all this, you had some kind of a vision, or did you actually have that need in yourself? Maybe that this is the kind of an institution I would have liked to go to, or something like that.
No, see, when I said by chance I came to this field 22 years back, but that time when we started, then the students said that it's really good, we can understand very well, and you are a good teacher, and we are really benefited out of it. Then I thought the students are really benefited out of what we do. Then that day we decided that we have to do something in this particular field. And if we do anything we do with sincerity and hard work, it cannot be waste, and it must excel.
You teach mathematics as well as physics. And your wife teaches mathematics.
Yeah.
And you also have a lot of other teachers who are as dedicated.
Yeah, we have got around 100 odd teachers.
Oh, so you're just talking about 60 students. You're talking about the whole institution. That's a group of institutions that you have now.
Yeah, see, in one classroom we have got 60 students.
Oh, how many classes
like
do you
that
have?
We have got plenty of batches.
How many plenty?
We have got around 2,000 odd students per year.
That is a huge number of students, isn't it? And what is the result that you give? Do you still have some students who don't do well?
Yeah, see, exceptionally there are. See, it must look very natural. I don't say the students whoever are joining, they will come out with 95 plus. No, I don't say that.
Okay.
I stick on to what I have said earlier.
Okay.
The students at their level, best they have to do.
Okay.
One or the other exception.
Okay, if they have the potential, you will ensure they'll do well. Or if they put in the hard work, you ensure for what hard work they've put in, they can get the result that they deserve.
Yeah.
So if somebody is really not interested, you cannot do much about it.
No, if they are not interested, we try our level best that they can get interest in this particular field.
Okay.
And beyond a particular limit, if they are not interested, nothing can be done.
How does it make you feel when you have been getting first rank in CET for a student of your institution for the past 8 years? It must be making you feel very proud. That itself is a big certificate, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need not actually go seeking any kind of certification from anybody else or even publicity, because this itself must have ensured your position as the #1 institution in Karnataka. Yeah. Don't you feel that so many students elsewhere, like in Bangalore, may be deprived of this kind of coaching because you are so happy in your own city of Mangalore, and you don't even want to go anywhere else, and you're planning to expand things there itself?
No, what happens in Mangalore, we can expand really, but if we try to expand it elsewhere, then I'm afraid the efficiency may come down. It will become an industry. So education industry. So in our own hometown, we can create wonders. But when we go out, we have to depend upon others. Unlike other fields, it's very difficult to get the efficient people
Okay.
So we have got to depend upon others.
But you have a very good name, I must tell you, and you're also, augmenting your institution with a lot more quality and infrastructure and all that. But to be able to keep this level of efficiency and quality, that itself is a big challenge.
Yeah, that's a struggle.
More than even training the students and getting the rank, to be able to keep everything at an optimum level, it's very stressful.
Yeah.
Very different from how you started it about 22 years ago.
Yeah, but we enjoy what we do. And you were talking about music the other time. I'll tell you, this music is just like a charger to a cell phone.
Oh, so you are the cell phone.
Yes,
music is the charger.
definitely, definitely.
Okay.
Of course, for both of us and for many of the teachers, a expert.
Okay, I must remind you, as well as in the process to the viewers also, that you've been ably supported by your wife, who has stood by you all the time, and who is like is also the most important reason why you were able to excel in this, right? Usha Prabha Nayak.
Usha Prabha Nayak. She has got lots of ideas.
Okay,
I will
and
tell
she's
you,
very energetic also.
And she has got lots
and
of
she's
ideas.
A learner.
Yeah. Most of the people say that better half. It's really true in my case. Better half.
Okay.
Yes,
she's better than you.
Yes, definitely. She is very good in ideas. I am very good in implementing.
Okay.
Where to get this type of combination?
Okay.
And one more thing is, not only that I am a musician, I enjoy music in a very nice way.
Okay.
We encourage listening to music also.
Okay.
See,
music appreciation.
Yeah, music is a gift of God.
Do you have music in your classrooms also?
See, we in the rest time before the classes commence and during the break time, we play some of the best music which the students can hear very comfortably.
Okay.
Say music by Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia.
Okay. Very soothing.
Yeah, very soothing.
Very cooling.
Yeah. Music.
Something that can actually bring your mind to a perfect equilibrium.
Yeah. See, our students, the students of expert institution, had the opportunity to attend, visualize the nice programs like Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia, Pandit Shivkumar Sharma, Ustad Zakir Hussain, and Ustad Sultan Khan, and many more, and Padma Shri Hariharan.
Oh, and now you have training for SSLC students?
No, we have got first
Only
PU,
yeah.
first PU, second PU board exams, CET, AIEEE, and this one IIT JEE. And All India Medical Entrance Exam.
What about CAT, which also is a big business?
Yeah, it's a big business. That's what I said. We want a very good setup. We have that. A very good infrastructure. We have that. And we have got a very good teaching team, faculty, coaching team. We have that. And very good system we have. But if we diversify into the field,
maybe you'll dilute it.
Yeah,
also.
I'm afraid we may be diluted.
But in these things, the most important thing is to have the right teaching staff.
Yeah.
To be able to get them, interested, and also to be able to keep them.
Correct.
That, many people say, is the most difficult challenge.
Yes.
And in that, I do know that you have a lot of talent in that particular area in Mangalore, and particularly in that region. And I'm sure that many people may find it very interesting to work in your organization too. But to be able to keep them inspired and to get them to perform the same way as you may feel fit, how is it possible to do that all the time, year after year?
First of all, the students tell the other teachers who are not teaching at expert. Like students from different colleges, when they come for coaching at expert.
Okay.
And these students tell those teachers, sir, it's like this, like this.
Okay.
It's very nice to teach, it's very nice to listen, very nice to understand. Then there are some section of the teachers who want to excel, who want to show that they are very good teachers. For such teachers, this is the best place to teach.
Oh, so they actually come seeking an opportunity in you.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And because it's in such a way that if anybody gets the opportunity to teach at expert, other teachers ask him, Oh, so, it's nice you got the opportunity to teach at expert.
Particularly like things you have understood about teaching itself, like what kind of effort and energy a teacher needs to put out. Like you say that many years ago itself you had used a show mic to ensure that you know all your students heard you properly, so that you could speak without actually putting in more energy, effort, and in the process tiring yourself. So so these are the things that may have been scoffed at by other people in the beginning, but now this actually has worked to your advantage, because students can also hear you properly. They did not make that extra effort to listen to you or miss out some of the things that happen in the process of a lecture and all that. So you look at this as a very holistic process where you not only do the coaching but also ensure that it's happening the right way.
Correct. See, we have to ensure ourselves that students can hear very comfortably. Once they can hear very comfortably, once they can see comfortably, the efficiency of understanding will be better.
Okay.
Same thing is applicable for the teachers.
Okay.
If they feel that if they have got a very good atmosphere to teach, the efficiency of teaching is very nice.
Okay.
And the coaching process will be very effective.
Okay. It should be a pleasure to teach, and it should be a pleasure to learn to.
Yes.
Otherwise, there is no fun in that coaching at all.
How the students feel that it is nice to learn at expert.
Okay.
Similarly, the teachers feel that it is nice
and particularly when the teacher is doing the same job year after year.
Yes.
The teacher needs to enjoy too.
Yeah, because students are different.
Okay.
If the students enjoy, obviously teachers will enjoy.
Okay. But what about the results in PU?
Yeah, PU, I'll tell you, those students who have got above 580 out of 600.
Okay.
So we have got at least 12 students who have got above 580.
Okay.
In the entire state. At least 12 students above 580 this year.
Okay.
Above 580 is something great.
Okay, but have you also got some ranks in the recent years?
No, PU board doesn't give any ranks for the board exams.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't announce any ranks.
Okay.
That system is cancelled now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when there were ranks before?
Yeah, we have got the instance, very rare instance in 1998. We have a unique achievement of first rank in board exam, first rank in CET. It's very interesting, I'll tell you. That girl is Smita Sham.
Okay.
Now she's settled in United States of America. Just in 1997, the vacation batch when I was teaching, mathematics in that particular batch. Just being head of the institution, I just said, casually I said, those who are securing, a word of encouragement, those who are securing first rank in both annual exam as well as CET, I will give you a 10,000 cash award.
Okay.
10,000 in 1997 is great.
Okay.
With the intent, I had announced it boldly, thinking that first rank they may get the annual exam, maybe second rank in CET.
But it was not a possibility actually.
Yeah, possibility. But that girl showed. She got first rank in annual exam, and she called me and said, "Sir, I have got 5,000 from you."
Okay.
I said, "No piecemeal system." Very, very active student. Then she got first rank in CET medical, and she said, "Yes."
And you gave?
Yeah, I had given 10,000 rupees cash award. I had given in 1999 career guidance program, which we conduct every year.
Okay.
And during that program, we felicitate the students who have achieved top 50 ranks in CET, and in the presence of immediate their juniors.
Okay.
So that it's an encouragement.
A great inspiration also.
And every year those who are securing better ranks out of top 50, at least 50% of them were inspired by such programs at expert.
Okay. So what about this thing, the kind of personality development that you do in the process of coaching?
Yeah, in the coaching process, personality development like games, that is may not
because
be
they
possible.
say that, it's not just having the right knowledge or the skills, you need to also be a deserving person.
Yeah.
So to be, that's what we believe in this culture.
Yeah.
So to also make somebody a little humble, not too arrogant that it may cloud his intelligence at the time of an exam or whatever. Do you also give these tips about, how not to be overconfident?
Yeah, definitely. Because I said no.
Because there have been many instances even all the time about, students who read the most actually fail sometimes too.
Yeah, correct. No, it's part of coaching. In the coaching process, one can see there are lots of things involved. There can be in the classroom, there can be students who are slightly arrogant. There can be some students who are more talkative. There can be students who are very, very slow. There can be students who are very silent.
Over-intelligent.
Over-intelligent. But the students who can't write very neatly, but they are very intelligent.
Yeah.
The coaching process means overcome all these things, set it right, everything.
Okay. Don't you find it very strenuous? I'm sure that you enjoy it every bit, but you've taken up a job that is not easy at all.
Two things. One is, if we are really interested and if we are having the nature of hard working,
Committed.
yes, we enjoy it and we do it. And we can't do anything else other than that.
Okay, and you're busy all the time, that's what I know.
But even you are also very busy, but you find a lot of time. Only busy persons can find time.
Okay, so I would like to tell you this. You have a good name in your region, if not just in the city. But don't you think people like you deserve to be recognized more and better? Because you really are doing such an excellent thing with your expert coaching classes. More students need to come to know about what you've been offering and how they can actually benefit from it.
Now, by this time, the students in the high school level, those who want to study science in the PU level,
okay,
when they are in high school only,
okay,
most of the students in the entire Karnataka, they are knowing that in PU level there is an institution called Expert.
Okay. And in Mangalore.
Yeah, in Mangalore. That also they know.
Okay.
And at the same time they quote, it's very hot.
Okay.
And that is there. But it is not, many times the students ask me, sir, it's very nice, what is best in Mangalore? And when compared to our place, what is best in Mangalore? I always say, see, best in Mangalore, many things are there. You have got lots of beaches. And you have got...
you have to make it a tourist destination also in the process.
Yeah.
But isn't it true that in spite of you telling me that you really interact with the students a lot and all that, you're supposed to be quite a strict institution, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely, because rightly you said, see, the coaching process is a combination of all these.
Okay, discipline particularly.
Yeah.
Without discipline, you'll not be able to achieve
and
it all.
it will be liked by the students as well as parents.
Okay. So it makes them plan their time better.
It makes them to be focused.
Plan their study better, to be able to put in their resources better, to actually understand their potential also better once they actually, because if you're not disciplined, you will know nothing about yourself also to begin with.
And that atmosphere, in order to create a very good atmosphere to study and to teach, we have to be strict, we have to be disciplined. And that discipline will be liked when it goes in the right direction. And we are very strict only when it comes to negligence.
Okay. What does it take for a student of 17 years to do well in an exam? Because you know very well that is the time that they can actually get into a lot of things that may take them away from the primary purpose. So don't you think at that time that it is very difficult even for parents, though knowing that their children are excellent or have the potential, to get them to
right track,
a right track, and get them to imbibe discipline and all that?
One of the reasons the parents decide to make their children to join Expert is this. Because once they join Expert, then they very rarely get free time.
Okay.
If you get free time, then only a student of that age, adolescence age, adolescence period, they think about other things.
Okay.
Devil's idle mind is devil's workshop.
Okay.
It is applicable 100% for that particular
You are an
age.
exorcist, actually. It is really remarkable, Mr. Nayak, the work that you're doing. I'm sure you've excelled in being an expert in coaching students and getting the best results also. In spite of such a great effort and such a large process, I can still see a good smile on your face. That's a smile of success, I'm sure, like the success your students have been seeing.
So I would like to say two more things. One is the students over the years were finding it very difficult to attend the coaching and some other college. So the parents pressurized too much.
Okay.
So why don't you start your own college?
Okay.
And you
so
are
they
about to
can
say-
get coached as well
yeah.
as.
Yeah, not only that, the students will be under one roof.
Okay, okay. Instead of actually, wasting a lot of time
Yeah,
shuttling
yeah,
between.
yeah, yeah. And for that adolescence time, adolescence period,
Okay.
moving here and there will definitely divert them, chances of diversion.
Okay.
So that can be avoided. So with that, 3 years back we started with the college.
Okay.
The first batch has already come out,
Okay.
second PU.
And now you're
CET.
starting one residential college
No,
also.
in the future to
Okay,
come.
that's the plan.
And in the first outcoming batch,
Okay.
we have 8 ranks out of top 50 in CET,
Okay.
and 5 students got selected in IIT JEE.
Okay.
And 20 students under extended merit list of IIT JEE
That is
in
excellent.
the first year of first outcoming batch.
It will be certainly much better in the future.
Yeah, and I would like to say one more thing. I was talking about the music.
Okay.
It need not be that you must be a singer, you must be an
Musician.
instrument player.
Okay.
Even if you enjoy listening to good music,
Okay.
that itself is an asset. So my sincere suggestion for all the students, especially those who are studying science,
Okay.
you better develop the quality of listening to good music. That will be your asset for lifelong.
And a charger too.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much.